welcome back to our channel.
Hey guys, I'm Kathy.
I'm Lulu.
And I'm Donna.
And today we'll be listening to Sabaton Night Witches. This was a suggestion from Justin. Thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you so much. This was from our Buy Me a Coffee page. I know that we have had a lot of requests for this one.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Down in the comments. Mm-hmm. So there's going to be a lot of people, love you, Justin, that we could, speed it up and get it already out. So I know they're really going to appreciate it because, tons. I can't even put a figure to how many people has requested
Night Witches.
That we react to this one.
And this is our third Sabaton. So. Mm-hmm. The other two that we've seen were just absolutely awesome. It was Lady of the Dark and Christmas Truce.
Oh, this is a fourth one. And No Bullets Fly. Mm-hmm. Yes. Like, all of them were so awesome. And we quickly learned that all of their songs are, based on true stories in history. And some of them I've never even heard of. It's great.
Like Lady of the Dark. Mm-hmm. It was awesome. And that song specifically, it has just been replaying in my head, constantly. I'm constantly singing it in my head. It's awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. This is Night Witches by Sabaton.
The Germans are resting behind the lines of the Eastern Front, their tents in neat rows. All is in order in the quiet and still of the night. It's cold, and the winter snow crunches under the jackboot of a guard. Looking up into the sky, the snow starts to drift down. It's peaceful here. Was that a noise from the sky? No, it's just the wind. Suddenly, piercing the still of the night, there's an otherworldly scream and a whoosh as a dark form speeds by. And was that a woman's laughter in the distance? There are no engine sounds, and the suddenly fearful German soldier loses his footing and whispers under his breath, "Die Nachthexen." The world is all at once a bloom of fire and ash, and two more dark forms pass without a sound. Hearing the whooping and celebration of these supernatural creatures, the guard shakes himself from his fear and calls out, "Die Nachthexen! Die Nachthexen! The Night Witches!" In the sky, above, 3 planes of the soon-to-be famous 588th Night Bomber Regiment, their engines now running, turn east for home. Time to rearm and refuel for another mission. Coming into land, they're greeted by their commissar, Yevdokia Rashkevich. The young girls that form the pilots and navigators are between the ages of 17 and 26. They are desperate to take the fight to the Germans and have traveled from all over Russia to join the all-women regiments. The 588th is where the least skilled of all the women are placed, but that didn't stop them from carving their name in history. In the early days, they were largely ridiculed by the Soviet men. Given men's uniforms that were too big and shoes all of the same size, the women did the best they could with the clothes, making them fit with belts or filling the large men's shoes with stuffing. The equipment they were given was woefully out of date. The Polikarpov PO2 was a 2-man trainer, underpowered and made of cloth and wood. These old string bags were nicknamed crop dusters, or even worse, sewing machines due to the noise their tiny engines made. But the women of the 588th ignored the taunts, and despite the odds, turned the plane's shortcomings to their advantage. The planes at maximum speeds were far below the stall speeds of any of the German fighters. Giving them a tight turning circle, they were almost impossible to hit. They were susceptible to small arms fire and anti-aircraft guns, so their strategy was to attack in threes, with a navigator in each plane. At her signal, the pilot would cut the engines and swoop in slowly, silently, dropping their bombs, dealing death from above. Unexpected, undetected, stealth perfected. If necessary, the other two would draw fire from the fighters or from the ground. They slept during the day and rose at dusk to take their vengeance on the invaders. This unnatural bravery and their stealth tactics earned them their title, the Night Witches. The German ace Johannes Steinhoff said, "We simply couldn't grasp that the Soviet airmen that caused us the greatest trouble were in fact women. These women feared nothing."
Oh my goodness, it's another neat story. Oh my goodness.
I never even knew about this, like whatsoever, that these women actually existed or the story. This is awesome.
Awesome.
Especially since they cut the engines of their plane and like just glided in to drop them. That's awesome.
And the ages of them too.
Yes. 17 to 26.
Their stories.
That's just a couple years older than Lulu.
I mean, their stories and their videos are so awesome. They're the history of it, and they're so entertaining that I know that children love to watch these. It's great. I just love them.
Yeah, I love them too. Because when I was in school in history class, it all seemed kind of boring, just the teacher up there just like droning on and on and on. This really brings it to life.
Yes, it's really to make them remember. Oh, this group is awesome.
Yes.
I just don't know what words to say how great this. I mean, this is just awesome.
What'd you think?
I really liked it. It's really cool. I like it. It's cool. I like the history lesson out of the beginning, then the song. That's really nice. I like it.
Okay, let's go ahead and finish it off.
Protected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story, aviation, deviation, undetected, still perfected. Force on losing ground, retreat into the sound, get this in the air. Suddenly appears, confirming all your fears. Strength from which is there. Target bound from around, battle sound from the battleground. Ashes saving high. Bloody now waits, defeat them at the gates. Live to fight and fly. Canvas, wings of death, prepare to meet your fate. Night Bomber Regiment 388. Undetected, unexpected, wings of glory, tell the story. Aviation, deviation, undetected, still perfected. Explosive violence, Russian nighttime, quite perfected. Flawless mission, undetected.
32 women, both pilots and navigators, never came home. The 588th became highly decorated and respected, flying more than 23,000 sorties, dropping over 3,000 tons of bombs. 23 night witches were awarded the Hero of the Soviet Union, although they were disbanded just 6 months after the war and not allowed to fly in the victory parade, given their planes were so slow. From 1956, after she retired from active service, their commissar Yevdokia Rashkevich took it upon herself to find the site of every single one of her girls that was downed, to mark the place and to pay her respects to each one of the incredibly brave night witches.
Oh, that was awesome.
Yes.
I liked it.
I like how they follow through with the story too. And
I know they tell you
yes.
what happened. Oh, I like it. That was awesome.
Yes.
I love that.
Yes. I mean, I probably say this every time, but every time I watch one, it's like the next one's my favorite. That was my favorite. Now the next one's my favorite.
Because I really loved Lady of the Dark, and that one is the one that's been playing in my head. But now I'm like, well, Night Witch is pretty cool too.
Awesome. Yeah, I like it.
What'd you think?
I really liked it. It's really cool. It had good historical meaning. It told you about it. And I feel like this would be good for like history teachers so in class.
It's great.
I agree. If you have any other suggestions for any more Sabaton,
Drop it down in the comments. We'd love to listen to it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share. It is totally free. Helps the channel out a bunch. If you'd like to see the original video watch today, that's in the description rectangle, along with our Patreon, where you could be a member. Boom! And as a member of the top tier, which is $5 a month, you get a party request each month you're a member. We normally get those party requests out fast as we can. But for the priority request is one song each month. You are a member. We also have our Buy Me a Coffee page in the description as well, which is my favorite page. And you can buy a coffee for $5 a piece. You can buy as many as you like. And when you buy one, you get a party request. If you do one coffee, you get one party request. If you do 8. You get 8 party requests. We try to get them out as quickly as possible.
we do try to get those out as fast as we possibly can. And we do the schedules on Friday and Saturdays. So if you do your request on like Sunday or Monday and you don't hear from us until Friday or Saturday, that's completely normal. I will send you a message with the exact date of when your video will be released.
Yes, and we also have our social media in the description rectangle as well, where you can see pictures of our daily lives.
And the links to Lulu's Amazon wish list and her contribution list are also in the description if you'd like to help her out.
I would appreciate it.
And as always, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Bye!
Bye.